Такс. Продолжаем. Сейчас с деревни я выбежал. С другой стороны. Пейзажки, кстати, красивенькие. Все полыхает, там все зелененькое, красивенькое. Вот так поскакал, блять. Пошел нахрен. Я пока чат включал, тут меня уже валят. Блять, провтыкал я. Половцы. Отстань, блять. Ну иди съебаться. Чего? Окончено. На минутку не дают остановиться, пейзажами полюбоваться. Блять, догоняют, сука. Я понял. Сука, стамина у вас не заканчивается. Да блять, ты можешь садиться на лошадь? А, X, все, понял. Ой, езда, в любой момент вы можете свистом подозвать свою лошадь и сесть на нее. Тихо, куда ты скачешь? Мышка не управляется. Авато, чуткое управление. А вы прикопались к бедному сыну кузнеца. Жизни от вас никакой.
Kitekerem a nyakad, te nyomoron!
Left. Hamburg is to the left along the stream.
Только догоняет. И куда я заехал? Сука. Пиздарики опять мне. Пиздец. Беги, беги, беги.
Hol végre!
Смотри, они, блядь, вылезли без проблем. Я, сука, не мог. Ладно, валите. Начну сначала. Бусурманы проклятущие.
Left. Hamburg is to the left along the stream.
Так, давай впишись только в мост, во. Что вы там догоняете, сука? Да похрен мне на тут крест.
Warn the others. They've tore its scallops.
Уже почти догнали.
Tudod, hogy fog végződni?
Run for it. Yeah. Warn the others. They've tore its scallops.
Да вы отстанете или нет?
Tudod, hogy fog végződni?
Kibaszok veled.
Quickly, everyone! Get your asses here!
Hey! And loose! Hanyo! Húzzunk innen!
They're turning tail! Quickly! We're closing the the gate!
А где меч потерял?
Someone give him a drink. And bring hot wine and bandages.
Уже так быстро вино подогрели.
Tell me, boy, who are you and where are you from? What in hell's name happened?
I've come from Skalitz. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the
A
ground?
huge army. They attacked without warning. And they weren't Czechs or Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know. I've never seen armor like it or heard their language. Maybe Tatars?
Tartars, you say? Well, we'll deal with that later. First, let's have a look at that leg of yours.
I don't know.
Grit your teeth, boy. I'm gonna pull that arrow out. Easy. All done. You were lucky, lad. The arrow missed the bone. It only needed bandaging, and I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher. Can you stand? There you go. Good as new.
Thank you.
If you idlers nothing better to do, get back to work. You'll have to speak to Lord Divish. Can you manage? Sir, this is a survivor from...
I heard, Robard. Tell me, boy, what exactly happened? Did you see the ensigns of the attackers? And were there any more survivors?
So, I don't know what army it was, but it was huge. There were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language. They burned Skalitz to the ground. But a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I wasn't quick enough. And as I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund's. It said they came to Hungary from the east, and now they're the core of his army. Sacking Gutenberg must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir. If Sigismund attacks, they can't hold.
Indeed, Sir Robard. And our small garrison would be no help, even if we could risk sending them.
You think we're next in line?
Maybe. What's your name, boy?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle? I'm sorry. It's in God's hands now. No one else can help us. Anyway, thank you for risking your neck to warn us. Robard, take care of Henry. Make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
Yes, sir.
And get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
As you command, sir.
Был я тут,
Something
тут.
to eat.
Жрать охота.
What about the miller? Has he paid his debt?
Not entirely, sir. He brought just over half yesterday.
Sucker. That's not what we agreed. When you've got a moment, go and see him. Tell him to come here without delay.
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal? Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach.
Damn it, I'm hungry.
I heard about your father. They say he was a swordsman who moved to the countryside to make horseshoes. I can't understand why he'd waste his talents, but I'm sure he had his reasons. He had a fine reputation. It's a great loss.
Ah, milady. You're fortunate our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
My lady, I'm honored.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bojena here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear, aren't you, young master? Here you are, then. Eat your fill.
And a little wine to wash it down.
Thank you, my lady.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the Outer Bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, milady. Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, yes, thank you, my lady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, man.
When you've done, you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
О, меч появился. Так, пища.
Oh, damn, I'm tired.
Пережрал.
Please tell me what happened with Scarlett. I've been there.
Так, иди, старушка. Так, ну это не старушка.
Double. Keep your eyes peeled. If you see anything out of the ordinary, report it immediately. Understood? Yes, sir.
Кто там?
It is I, Henry. Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy, did I?
My lady, no, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine. It's just what you need to help you sleep.
Что-то слишком добрая госпожа.
Thank you. You really shouldn't. You could have sent a servant.
I was going to, but to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace, to let you know you're not alone.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Now, Henry, I know this is all very new and strange for you, but I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better. God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal. I know what it is to be left alone in the world, although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it, if you feel like it.
You might be right, my lady. I'll tell you what happened. It was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands. I went to the tavern to buy ale for Father. I know it's a job for a groom, but I didn't mind, because my girl Bianca worked there. I courted her a while and we agreed to meet in the evening, but our meeting was never to happen.
Oh dear boy.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home. I promised Father I'd help him with his work, and I was looking forward to it. He was forging a sword for Sir Radzig. The sword was taking shape when Sir Radzig himself came to have a look at it. He praised Father's work and said that with his smithing skills, he could easily make a living in Prague or Vienna.
You don't say.
But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town. A horde of soldiers was amassed. Pennants flapped in the wind, the armour glinted in the sunlight, and the horses whinnied impatiently. They were waiting for Sigismund to give the command to attack.
How awful.
And then death descended on Skalitz. Father told me to take shelter in the castle while he went to get Mother. She was stranded in the town, surrounded by Sigismund's butchers.
And then I saw him knocking down one Cuman after another. I never saw him fight like that. But then the leader of Sigismund's raiding party, knights in full armour, saw Father and charged at him. He cut down my father without a thought. And then he turned on my mother. And he murdered her in cold blood.
You poor boy. May the Lord have mercy on their souls.
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle. I needed a horse to get to the safety of Talmberg and to warn you all.
And with all that was happening, you thought of others like a good Christian.
Then I heard a scream. It was Teresa, the mill wench. She'd been caught by a gang of Cuman savages who planned to violate her. I wanted to help her. God knows I wanted to, but even though I had the sword we made for Sir Radzig, they had me outnumbered and they were well armed too. I only just managed to grab one of their horses and ride off. I couldn't help her any more than I could have helped my parents.
It wasn't your fault.
I'll never forget the horror. It will haunt me for the rest of my life.
That's terrible. How could something like that happen?
God alone knows why he lets such things happen.
You poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world. That is the work of Satan and those who do his bidding. Those who are corrupted by greed, envy, and pride. You must not lose faith, whatever life brings. Fate has not been merciful to me, and my husband either. Although in comparison to the horrors you went through. I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot. Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Really?
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Pribyslavitz, and killed many of our men, even the old chamberlain. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
That's awful.
I was barely 18 years old, and all of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert. We didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king and sought help from Divish's friends, but all to no avail. We tried for years, but it seemed I was destined to be left alone and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you say?
7 years. That's how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even then, he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
7 years. And was Havel punished for it?
Never. And after 7 years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
Sir Divish seems like a good, strong man.
Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all. But at least we were in the city, and there was something going on. And now, we're here.
My lady, you're still young and beautiful. Your best years are still ahead of you.
Would that that were true, lad. Would it were true. But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own. I'll go and let you sleep. I enjoyed our little talk, Henry. Good night, and God bless.
Good night, my lady.
Мне сказали сапоги снять, прежде чем на кровать лезть. А ему похрену.
Henry, wake up. You don't want to miss this.
What is it? What's happening?
Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
Так, закрыто. Так, а где лестница? Вот.
Listen up! If it's Sigismund and his army, prepare for the worst. But don't be daunted by their numbers. Heed my commands, and all will end well.
Hey, you men down there. Tell the people outside the walls to prepare for attack. Quickly, do you understand?
What's going on?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talmud from the night? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on Skalitz.
Maybe it's not him.
Then who is it? The scouts Jivish sent to Skalitz to spy on Sigismund said he'd set up camp and was getting ready to storm the castle. And so Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely hold the castle for quite some time. It doesn't make sense.
What else did the spies see?
Not much of anything. Before they could get close enough, this huge storm started. And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune. Well, anyway, we'll find out when they get there, won't we?
Aye, we will.
Take care.
Halt! Who goes there? Lucifer and all his minions. Who else, Rubber?
Sir Radzig, what a relief.
Is his lordship there with you?
Yes, sir, he is right here.
What are you doing up so late, Divish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
Well, Radzig, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a slit throat.
I'd say your grandfather was a wise man. Your messenger told us what happened.
Messenger?
The lad you sent to warn us.
He's alive? He made it to you?
He's here with me. He only got away by the skin of his teeth, though.
Thank God.
A brave young man. But tell me, friend, how on earth did you manage to get away?
Thank God for this tempest. When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left us storming the castle for more clement weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses. The Lord be praised. We wouldn't have stood a chance against them.
Would you like to spend the night in Talmberg?
No, no. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, he has no call to attack you.
Well, what will you do then?
We'll march to Ratai. It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense and enough room for all of these people. If Sigismund should come, better bend your knee, Divish. There's no point dying in a battle that's futile.
You're right there.
Is that boy still with you?
I'm here, sir.
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you mad? What do you want there?
I can't leave my mother and father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired of living?
But sir!
Quiet! I'm sorry about your father, but getting killed as well won't help him. Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talmberg until things quieten down.
Not to worry, friend. Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were Havel of Baldic.
I see you've grown a thick skin since your tribulation, sir. But thank you. We'll meet again when circumstances are more favorable. Farewell.
Farewell, friend, and good fortune. Give my regards to Sir Hanush.
I will. And good luck to you and your people too. These are dark times. Move out!
Anywhere, people! Move out! It's only a short way to Rate now!
Men, tonight we'll have triple patrols. Sort out the watches between you as always. And if I catch anyone boozing, playing dice or slacking off, I'll personally break every bone in his body. I want you to keep a close eye on everything nearby. Sigismund will surely have sent spies, and likely men as well, to follow the Skalitz people now he knows they've fled. Keep your eyes peeled and report everything to me at once. Understood?
What is it you need?
I could use an extra pair of eyes, and yours are keen. Will you keep watch of the battlefields with my men?
Is that a request or an order?
I'd rather it was a request you answered yes to.
Of course not. I have to pay you back somehow after all you've done for me.
Splendid. And don't worry. I'll tell the men to relieve you later. Good luck to you.
Ничего тут караулить ни хрена не видно. Убейся, блядь, еще.
Wandering around like a stray sheep. Must be your first watch, eh? I don't think anything much will be happening today. You can just lean against the wall and wait till morning. I'll show you what's what.
I will. Thank you.
Ну так утро уже. Или еще рано.
Let's go! Move it! Quick! Go! Go!
Куда пошли?
See how the self-appointed king wins the love and respect of his loyal subjects.
Indeed, Robard. Sigismund of Luxembourg has a rare talent for winning people over to his cause. We may be in for a surprise, though. I don't think he will set his heathen dogs on us today.
Greetings, Lord of Talmberg.
That's the bastard who led the attack at Scarlet and killed my parents.
Don't be an idiot. Do you want to end up like them?
I am Sir Markwart von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia, who has resolved to strike against those who disrupt concord in the land and to restore order in the name of his brother, King Wenceslaus IV.
Restore order by burning and pillaging the king's estates.
Greetings, Sir Markwart. The efforts of the king's brother to bring order to this chaotic land are undoubtedly noble. It seems to me, though, that he and his army have somewhat strayed. As Burgrave of Prague Castle, I am entirely beholden to the king, and here in Talmberg divine peace reigned until your arrival. To what then do we owe the honor of your visit?
Yesterday, His Majesty took action against the enemy of the kingdom, Sir Radzig Kobyla, who has been using the silver from the Skalitz mine to fund insurrection against the crown. Unfortunately, the insurgent escaped. Would you happen to know, noble sir, where he might be at this time?
As far as I know, the Sir Radzig of which you speak is the king's hetman at Skalitz. I find it hard to imagine that he would rebel against our king. Nevertheless, I can assure you that Sir Radzig is not at Talmberg. He would be a fool indeed to flee from one castle, where he has little chance of defense, to another, where he has even less. Or do you take the view that my humble manner is any obstacle to your army?
Am I to inform the king then that Sir Radzig Kobyla is not at Talmberg and that he has your loyalty?
Kobyla.
Sir Radzig Kobyla is not here, and I have no intentions of getting embroiled in affairs from which I have nothing to gain.
Very well, sir. As you wish. I will relay your words to the king in the hope he will be as well disposed as you seem to be.
Those who have clean consciences and goodwill may find themselves well disposed even at moments like this, when there is little cause for joy. Farewell, sir.
Auf Wiedersehen.
My lord, you have my utmost admiration.
Get on with you, Robard.
Good health to you.
Why did Sigismund burn down Skalitz and then come here too?
That's war for you, lad. Certain lords have resolved to take things into their own hands and eliminate anyone who doesn't share their view. Unfortunately, Sir Radzig is one of those. And what's more, he was sitting on a pile of silver that could help King Wenceslas's allies.
What happened in Kuttenberg?
Kuttenberg? Well, I'm just a simple soldier. But the good Lord gave me ears, and I've heard some things from Sir Divish and from those who fled from Sigismund's pillaging.
Were there many?
Indeed. But it was the Kuttenberg mercenaries who came to see me, because I knew them from before.
I see.
Listen, lad, these are all games of the high aristocracy. In Prague, a cabal of nobles rebelled against King Wenceslas, wealthy aristocrats who took against our king for reasons of their own. There's no doubt Sigismund had his fingers in the whole affair. Him and Wenceslas's cousin, Jobst. And that cabal helped him abduct the king.
So then why did Sigismund attack Kuttenberg?
Why do you think?
I suppose because it has a strategic position and good fortifications, so it can be used as a base for raids, giving you control of the whole territory and good defense.
Not at all. King Charles, may God grant him eternal glory, built Prague into a proper royal city, while King Wenceslas took a liking to Kuttenberg. After Prague, it's the most important city in Bohemia, in the entire Holy Roman Empire. He who commands the Kuttenberg silver is king.
So Kuttenberg sided with Wenceslas because he favoured it?
Now you're starting to understand. When Sigismund imprisoned Wenceslas and took control of Prague, the people of Kuttenberg began to raise an army against him. So with the attack on Kuttenberg, Sigismund killed two birds with one stone. He defeated Wenceslas's most powerful allies before they could stand against him, and also gained immense wealth.
Where did these humans come from anyway?
I don't know much about them, only what the Chamberlain said. That they came to Hungary from the east and settled there. They're godless barbarians and merciless fighters. The nobles used to say the Hungarian king shouldn't enlist them, because they dishonor our rules of warfare. But when there's power and money to be had, it seems that honor isn't worth my spit. And believe me, it's always about power and money.
So Robard, I need to get to Skalitz.
What would you do there, lad? Sigismund might have left, but the place will be swamped with robber barons, brigands, deserters, and other vermin. And anyway, your lord commanded you to stay here.
So Robard, my parents died there. I can't leave them to be eaten by dogs. What would you do in my place?
Sorry, lad, but I won't take orders. You'll have to wait until everything settles down, and maybe your lord will change his mind.
Good luck to you.
Так, полазить, изучать, что тут есть.
Mary, Mother of God, preserve us.
Mary, Mother of God, preserve us.
God be with you.
Aye, but
No buts. Everything will be all right.
What do you think about Sigismund withdrawing?
It was a stroke of good luck. I know everyone says how clever Sir Divish is and all that, but it was a dangerous situation. That Sigismund is awful, unpredictable. He abducts the king, raids towns, brings foreign mercenaries into the heart of our country. God alone knows what it...
Can you tell me who I can buy something from or sell to?
You want Votova, the fellow that fixes the weir at the Tamburg fish pond. He should be around the granary somewhere. May the Lord watch over you.
С этим компасом ни хрена я не пойму. Тут выход. Тут закрыто. Что там, хода нет? Или я просто встрял?
never mind foreign soldiers.
Man-eaters.
Mother of God, preserve us.
Там главный замок. Ладно, ты ничего нового не скажешь, я понял.
Good health to you.
What do you think about the flight of the Skalitz folk?
I'd say Sir Rodzik is a fine lord. He made the most of the situation and saved his subjects. You don't see... Something happens by chance and you turn it to your advantage. There's not many capable of thinking so fast. Take care now.
do you want here? Go and play your game. Lost something here?
Закрыто. Ты что, со мной не разговариваешь?
The Lord save you. What do you need?
I would like to ask your assistance, my lady, if I may be so bold.
What's the matter, lad?
I need to get out of the castle, and your husband is keeping me here by force.
Why, for the love of God, would you want to leave the castle?
My lady, I know you have a good heart. I can't live with the thought of my parents being left in the mud to be food for stray dogs. How can their souls find peace until they rest in hallowed ground?
My dear boy, you'd risk your own life to give them a Christian burial? My heart goes out to you. I will do what I can to help, though I'll tremble in fear until your return. But what can I do?
If I could just get past the guard at the gate somehow.
But you can. If you wear a proper suit of armor, and if he can't see your face, he won't recognize you and he'll let you go.
Good thinking. And where can I get the armor?
At the armory?
Where's that?
In the gate tower. But the soldiers sleep in other places around the castle too, and you might find armor nearby.
It's rather embarrassing, but if I'm to pay a bribe, I need money, and unfortunately, I don't have any.
How would you? Don't worry your head about it. This should be enough.
Thank you, my lady. I will repay you, I swear. They'll certainly ask where I'm going.
You could tell them Sir Robard sent you to Ujits, to ask the parish priest how the folk there are faring.
That sounds reasonable. Thank you, my lady. I must go now. What do you think, my lady? Do I look like a town burglar?
Not quite, Henry. Just look.
Oh.
Очень похож.
God bless.
Да, блядь, свали в сторону. Сука. Ой, блядь, по дну я не смотрю, только вверх.
Good day to you.
Sir Robard, I need...
What would you do there?
My parents died there, and I won't leave them to be ravished.
Good.
Why did Sig... What happened in...
Good, but
Were there many?
Indeed.
Listen. So then...
Why?
Because the Lord's...
That's part of it. King Charles made... Now...
Where did these...
May the Lord watch over you.
Давай, давай.
God save. Can
I would like to ask.
What?
I need. My lady, if I. Good. And where? Where? It's.
how
Thank.
you could.
That sounds really. Thank you, my lady.
God bless.
What the hell was that?
Так, ну щит спиздил, а дальше? Где доспех? Откуда дно появилось? И вверх. Речка. Ну, щит нашел, меч нашел, лук нашел, а дальше? Где доспехи? Или нужно ждать ночи? Пока все уснут. Что там? Замок очень легко. Отмычку дай. Я буду учиться вскрывать.
Jesus Christ. Your clothes. Were you assaulted? Damn bandits, may they burn in hell.
Is there someone here who...
Try Votova. He's as thin as a starving hound and about as cheerful. But he can get anything you want. I saw him by the local granary.
Sigismund's visit the...
And no mistake, that army of his is enormous. It's a good thing Sir Divish is such a fine good luck, then.
Привет. Тут что можно стырить? Пригодится. Да я понял, не, я просто смотрю, есть тут что или нет, или пусто. Не, нету еще отмычек. Ищу, где достать. Только начал играть. Так, ладно, не буду при ней воровать. Только начал все. И где? А где тут траш?
God be with you.
Я таки понял, что у него можно достать все.
If you've got the coin. Farewell.
Вот и отмычка. Отмычки там ломаются, мне одной и двух хватит. Или все выкупать. Ясно. Окей, возьму пока 3.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Sure, why not?
Так, поторгуемся.
What about this?
Well, a little more and we'll call it a deal. Aye, that would do it.
Ну, сойдет и сойдет. Так, а где, говоришь, оружейка? Тут, над воротами или где? Сундуки раскрывать. Теперь, блядь, учиться взламывать. Так. Почитать. Так, и чё? Так, ну типа тут. Ага.
Is someone there?
И спалился.
God, stop that right now. Are you out of your mind?
Что, сам ворд спалил?
You there! Stop! Surrender! You'll have to answer for your law breaking.
Чё вам надо? Смотрите нахрен.
Surrender now! Hear me?
И пиздарь, короче, мне. Она бежала вас тут, ладно. Буду пробовать заново. Это этот второй. Да, он Тальберг. Только начал все проходить. Так, ладно.
God be with you.
Can we trade?
If you've got the coin, may the Lord watch over you.
Будем учиться взламывать замки. Что там, нет никого? В смысле? Я ж, блядь, покупал. Чё я провтыкал? Лох. Сука. Бегай вперед теперь. А, блядь, какой сесть? Ах.
Can we trade?
А, стоп, у меня же бабла нет, за что я собрался? У меня 0 грошей. Надо ж сначала сходить к Ане, попросить баблишка, а потом уже идти отмычку покупать. Да свали с-под ног. Подъем.
God save.
I would like to ask you.
What's the matter, lad?
I need to get out of the car.
Why, for the love of God, would you want?
My lady, if I.
But.
Good thinking. And where can I get? Where? It's rather. Thank you. They'll sit. No. Thank you, my lady. I must go now.
May the Lord watch over you.
Так, а теперь за отмычками. Что надо? Научиться замки взламывать и пиздюлину не выхватывать.
Can we trade?
If you've got the coin. Take care now.
Can we do something about the price?
Sure, why not?
Так, до 40.
What do you say to this?
Well now, a little more and we'll...
В прошлый раз ты за 42 согласился. Сука. Что там, кто-то идет? Сложно. Очень сложно. Так, спасибо за подписку. Есть. Что-то я не вкуриваю, как их тут. Я аж последнюю отмечку сломаю.
What are you doing to this definitely?
Да пошел ты, короче.
All right, that's it.
What up?
Можно было сохраниться для начала, а потом уже пытаться взломать.
God save.
I would like to ask.
What's the matter, lad?
I need to get out of the.
Why, for the love of...
My lady,
My
if I. Good thinking. And where can I get? Where?
In the game...
It's.
How... You...
No. Thank you.
Take care.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Can we trade?
If. May the Lord watch over you.
Let's have a word about the price.
Aye.
Is this enough?
That's not enough. All right.
Блять, стой. Сохраниться. И учиться ломать замки. Так, внизу там сложные вроде. Хрен раскрою. А, да, и кстати, на столе там вроде я уже раз его забирал. Лук, стрелы. Давай лезь. И меч валялся. Лук. Где-то тут я видел меч. Топор на этот раз. Сложно. Сложно. Поменялось или что тут в этих двух бочках были стрелами, как помнится. И меч, теперь топор вместо меча. Ну, поменялось. Так, там закрыто. Не, ну я просто помню в прошлый раз, там вот где я топор нашел. В прошлый раз был меч там. Сука. Я сейчас все отмычки поломаю. Не мое это быть медвежатником. Нет отмычек. Ладно.
Can we trade?
If you've got the may the Lord watch over you.
Can we do something about the...
Naturally.
Here, with a little something on top for a good measure.
Чего, блядь?
Thanks 1,000 times.
Ни хрена не понял. Что я сделал? Я ж вроде его продавал, блядь. Что я ему сверху еще заплатил? Я ж думал, если продаю...
If you've got the coin.
Нахрена спрашивать? Я думал, блядь, я цену задираю просто. Поторговаться решил. Сука, ты лох. Ой, блядь. Я думаю, я вам предложу цену повыше, а потом скину. Да ладно. Ой, сука. Ладно, похрен, иду я по миссии. Не иду, а жрать я чё буду? Или похрен? Кстати, да, я там наворовал чутка шкафчика.
Can we trade?
If you've got the coin. God be with you.
Так. Блять. Убрать. Ну, привыкнуть надо ко всему. Лишь надо продать, а не купить.
Let's have a word about the price.
Aye.
Very well, I agree.
Чё, блядь? С этим чатом. То херня, блядь, то с одной стороны, то с другой стороны появляется. Диалог, чат, блядь, то со стороны на сторону переношу и провтыкал. Все на свете. Ладно, пофиг. Что-то мне надо. Миссия какая-то у меня. Говорить с Бориком. Получить лошадь. Борик.
They do nothing of the sort.
Good day to you.
So, Robard, I need to get to Skalitz.
What would you do?
So, Robard, my...
Sorry, lad.
Why did... What happened with them? I see.
Listen, lad.
So then why did...
Why?
Because the...
That...
So, where did...
Так, на этом и закончим. А,
Can we trade?
If you've got the coin, good luck to you.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Aye.
Since it's you,
It'll take more than that to persuade me.
я понял. До хрена я захотел.
can we trade?
If you've got the... God be with you.
What in God's name are you on about?
Молятся, молятся. Чего ты не разговариваешь со мной?
God save. God bless.
Так, одеться.
My lady.
God be with you. I'm sorry. Do I know you?
It's me, my lady. Henry.
Все,
I
можно
didn't
валить.
recognize you at all. I still think you should stay here in the safety of the castle, Henry. But I see your heart is drawing you away from here. God go with you.
Помочь еще раз скрыть замок. А, блядь, я отмычки так и не купил. Ладно. Куплю. Где наплечники? А, в сундуке. Да пофиг, потом куда-нибудь вернусь. Вскрою. Пойду по миссии. Открывай. Открой ворота, блядь.
Learn to ride a horse, idiot.
Корчму говоришь? А где корчма?
Can we trade?
If you've got the coin, may the Lord watch over you.
Ага. Ясно. Так, продать. Бабаху нахрен. Красный капюздончик, тварь. А что, блядь, дает тварь из календулы? Чем он нужен? И повязки эти. Сапоги. Там. Так, и купить. Так. Не умею я вскрывать замки. Сейчас просру последнюю отмычку. Походу, игра не для меня. Что ты там грузишь?
Good health to you.
Да блин, долбаный чат, опять ты все скрываешь.
I need to get out of here.
Says who? I've never seen you before in my life. And that's odd, seeing as how you're wearing our colors.
I'm Sir Robar's messenger. He's sending me to Ujits to find out if Sigismund's army has been giving them trouble.
I might believe you if I knew who you were. Who the hell are you?
You know who I am. I have to get out to take care of my parents. Everyone will understand why you let me go. It's the Christian thing to do. Please.
Do you think I'm a total idiot? My master will be furious if I let you out. And when Captain Robard isn't happy, he makes damn sure nobody else is either.
Ah, damn it.
On the other hand, you've dressed up so nicely, and it's a shame to let it go to waste. The old man won't like it, but I'll act stupid and I won't get worse than a bollocking. If you make it worth my while, of course. Now you're speaking my language. Good luck then. Try not to get yourself killed.
Farewell.
А давай запрыгивай. А тут, по идее, блин, управление лошадью тут не к черту. Хреново, что мышка она не поворачивает. Так, бегаем в сарай, говоришь. Что ты за мной идешь? Ничего я не хочу, книгу хотел спиздить. А ты лазишь сзади. А, блядь, я все отмычки просрал. И баблишка уже нету. Чё ты идешь за мной?
What? Show yourself.
Да вали ты, карга старая. Чё тебе надо?
Come now.
Да понятно, чтобы никто не видел, спалит их, она сразу прикопаются.
Jesus. Has something happened?
Ты, блядь, отвалишь или нет?
You men are like little kids.
Что использовать тут? Слева у стены. Да я слепой. Мне крапиву показывает, блядь. А, все. Увидел на столе. А, блядь, твой поворот. Ты, блядь. Кнопкой промахнулся.
Hey! What do you want here?
Дровишек можно спиздить? Ничего интересного. Инка.
Hey, who's there?
А этот? И что с ним делать?
A good day to you. What do you need? Good luck to you.
Ага.
Good health to you. God be with you.
Народу куча, надо ночи дождаться. Да. Как тут душить? Как его придушить? Ага.
Quite well. Christ in heaven. For God's sake, there! Over there!
Так. Перепрыгнешь. Да что ты, блядь, цветы перелезть не можешь? Галич. В лесу? Сейчас. А, я, блядь, далеко убежал. Я думал, тут надо доехать. А тут сразу же телепортануло в деревню. Так, и что там мне выпало? Так, ладно. Приоделся.
Jesus.
Мародером, блядь, стану. Блять, я лошадь оставил.
Hey, who's there? What are you doing here? Tired of life, are you?
Так, а как достать меч? Ой, подожди. Управление. Влево, вправо, вверх, назад.
That hurt. Fuck it.
Перегружен, говоришь. Проводится далеко.
Oh God.
Блять, не жалко что-то выбрасывать. Да он, блядь, перегруженный, бегать не может. Так он до деревни бежать и бежать. телепорт не работает, ну ладно.
Sweet Jesus. It's the charcoal burner.
Тут в телеге ничего ценного нету.
Hey!
Кто там орёт?
Why would anyone do this? What did these poor souls ever do to them?
Who's there? What have we got here? Entertainment. Great. You're dead.
Тихо. Я тебя трогал. Шел себе мародерствовать. Нет, блядь, вылез. Наверное, нету ни хрена интересного в домах этих. Только время зря потрачу. Хреново, прыгать нельзя. Блять, вход завален. Круги нарезать.
Who's there? What's that? Hey.
Так, стой.
Well, I never. The pig turns up willingly for the slaughter. Ah! Yeah.
Стой, нахрен, добей его. Нахрена ты его поднимаешь? А, ты уже труп.
He didn't run like me. Died with a sword in his hand. You stood by his side and he did this to you.
На входе.
In the end, you were a hero. You didn't run away. Didn't abandon like me.
Я мимо прошел. Банка в корчме. Так давай, блядь, залез, слезть не можешь. Мне интересны ваши груши, яблоки.
Why? Not you. Why did you do it to me, Father? Why? Why did you leave me? Forgive me. Forgive me for everything. Next time I won't run. I'll never run away again. I'll find the one who did this to you. I remember his face. I'll find him first, I have to find the shovel and take care of you. I remember you told me you wanted to lie beside Mother. Here. Under the linden tree. At least I can do that much for you.
Ну, нашел, что дальше. Да там и отбирать нечего. Крендель нафиг. Вот пусто. Где лопату искать, не подскажешь? Да, тот рубль меня не спасет. Так, куда пойти, куда податься, блядь? Лопату по всему городу искать. А делает собакен. Да, блядь. Чего интересного не осталось? Не пролезть. Блять, куда-то зашел, а куда? Не, с перегрузом он слишком медленный. И лут жалко выбрасывать.
Get away, you mutt!
Живодер, блин.
Get away, you beast!
Собачку дразнит.
What's going on? Zbyszek, what in God's name are you doing?
What do you think I'm doing? Digging turnips? The beast just went for me.
Isn't that Mutt the butcher's And isn't that body the butcher's?
Yeah, that's him. What's that got to do with anything?
I'd say the poor creature is standing guard over his master. You weren't trying to get to him, were you?
What do you care what I'm doing here? What are you doing?
Came to bury my parents.
So bury them and leave me be.
Do you know what happened to Teresa from the mill? When I fled, the humans wanted to... They meant to violate her. God knows what else.
No, I don't know. What do I care? They probably raped her and killed her like all the others. Her misfortune. Right now, I've got to take care of myself.
How did you manage to get away?
How do you think?
I've interrupted you robbing the dead. Is that why you're so ill-tempered? You bastard. Haven't you got a shred of honor?
And what of it? The butcher has no more need of coin. And now that I think of it, your sword would do me quite nicely as well. Will you hand it over without a fuss, or do you want to end up like the butcher?
The only way you'll touch this sword is when I shove it in your guts.
So that's the way of it. Not without a sword, huh?
Куда, блядь? Да я тебя грохну, то я бегать не могу. Шо, почти 9 рублей. Лопату оставил. Чё, псина, пошли со мной. Барбоскин. Так, а куда в могилу копать идти? Под липой. Липа там, да, во дворе.
This is a good place. You're gonna like it.
Так, лопата что не выбирается.
So, let's get to it. Damn it all. How am I gonna do this?
Do you need some help?
Is that him? Yes. Can't you see the sword?
Who are you? What do you want?
Zbyszek?
Who do you think we are? Franciscan brothers? We're here to rob you of everything you've got. Especially that fine blade that's of no use to a peasant like you anyway.
Banish the thought. It is my father's sword.
You mean him? I don't think he's going to be needing it anymore. Listen here, boy. You hand over that sword, I might just let you go. If not, you're in for a family reunion you really don't want.
Leave me alone.
Kill him, Runt! Aye, let the bastard down.
As you like. Could have just cost you a few teeth.
Ah!
Не захерачил, блять, меня.
I told you how it would end. You should have listened to me. This is nice work. The chief is going to like it. It's new, isn't it? And now, for the maiden bloodletting. Surely your father never would have imagined it would be your blood. I believe there's a word for such moments. The old man would certainly know. But I'm just a common killer. Did you help make it? No doubt you did. Such miserable luck. To die by the sword you helped forge.
Hey, go fuckers! The games are over.
Подмога прискакала. Как неожиданно. Чем бредни начались?
Chiedemato, Megjött a mulatság.
Do you need some help?
There's work to be done.
Past sunrise.
Henry, can you hear me?
Get up, Henry, wake up. It's a new day.
Henry, can you hear me? Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
Teresa?
You still have a fever. Uncle won't be pleased, but you'll have to stay in bed.
Where am I? In Skalitz?
We're at my uncle's mill in Rattay. I didn't know where else to go.
What happened?
You don't remember anything? I suppose that's not surprising. I found you in Skalitz after those bandits attacked you. I thought they'd done for you. But you were still breathing. Why in heaven's name did you go back there? It was madness. They slaughtered everyone who didn't run.
My parents, I wanted to bury them. I had to...
Don't worry. I took care of it.
Thank you.
Any good Christian would have done the same. Now sleep. You need your strength back. You're awake.
Good morning.
It's near midnight. You've slept all day.
Oh. Oh, I feel like a horse fell on me.
The beating you took was worse. But at least the fever's broken.
How did you manage to save me?
You were lucky. I was in Skalitz and I saw Zbyszek and his thugs. I tried to distract them, but it would have been no use if those soldiers from Tamburg hadn't arrived. They were searching for you and scattered the bandits.
What in the world were you doing in Skalitz?
Waiting to die.
What?
They killed my brothers, my family, my friends.
They're all dead.
All of them. Everyone I ever loved. They killed one of my brothers in the mines. After that, what did I have to live for?
Don't say that. There's always hope.
No, there isn't. But it doesn't matter. I'm a different person now.
Searching for me?
Yes. Lord Divish sent them, led by Captain Robard. So tell me, why is a lord of such high standing interested in a blacksmith?
Sir Divish promised Sir Radzig he'd look after me. But as for why they should care, I've no idea. Oh, I'm exhausted.
I'm not surprised. I'll bring you water and something to eat. In the meantime, rest. You're still very weak. Good morning to you. How's the invalid today?
Ugh, haven't felt as good as this since they lashed me to the wheel and quartered me on the town square.
Got your sense of humor back. You must be better. My uncle will be glad to hear it. I had a job persuading him to let me bring you here. If you'd lain around much longer, he really would have dumped you on the town square. You can stay until you find somewhere else to live, but my uncle will want payment for taking you in and caring for you.
And this is your uncle's house?
We're in Ratay Mill. My uncle's miller Peshek. He took me in, and I talked him into taking care of you too.
I've been lying here long enough.
Uncle will be pleased he's one mouth less to feed. But are you truly well enough?
Well enough to do what has to be done. Where can I find Sir Radzig?
He's in the lower castle in Perkstein. He's a guest of Sir Hanush of Leipa. But someone like you can't just walk up bold as you please and demand an audience.
I know Sir Radzig, and I didn't bring him his sword as I was supposed to. I must see him.
If you insist. But you need to speak to my uncle first. You've been in your sickbed for over a fortnight while he paid the apothecary to tend to you, and for medicine. That's a good deal of a coin you owe him.
I've been lying here 2 weeks. My God.
Better a fortnight in bed than an eternity in the grave. If it weren't for my uncle, you wouldn't be here at all.
I owe you both my life, and I'll repay my debt. You have my word.
All right. But before you go to town, you should eat something. You're still weak. There's food on the table for you.
Одни рогалики. Это все мое шматье. Да, сейчас попрошу. Так. Блин. Будь здоров, спасибо. Где этот пэшик?
Hey, youngster, come here.
My name's Henry. Thank you for taking care of me here.
My name's Peshek, and I'm the miller here. You've already met my niece, Teresa. She took care of you for 2 whole weeks while you were in limbo. And talking of you being at death's door, while you were lying here, you worked up quite a bill with the bloodletter, who came now and again to keep you alive with his potions. That quack doesn't come cheap. I paid him what I could, but I still, that is, you still owe him.
I see. Well, it's better to be in debt than to lie dead in a ditch. What do I owe? I'm not afraid of hard work.
You won't pay for that shoveling manure. I might have a better job for you. And it's not something any fool can do. If you prove to me you're a clever lad, I might trust you with something you could really make money from. What do you say?
Well, what would you need from me?
A trifle. Just to take something from someone and bring it to someone else. And not get caught while you're doing it.
That sounds straightforward enough. Except for not get caught. Why would anyone want to catch me?
Oh, don't worry. It's just a job like any other. Only this one requires, let's say, the right moral disposition. Do corpses bother you?
No honourable man should touch them. That's the executioner's job.
Did you expect I'd give you a hoe and send you out to the fields? You can dig all right, but somewhere else. I want to know whether you're going to hide behind some stupid fucking scruples, or if you might be useful for more unconventional work.
I was prepared for just about anything, but that's a bit much. But go on. Tell me more.
Listen, it's about this ring my mate, Wojciech, the Kohelnitz miller, had his eye on. Trouble is, they buried the ring by the gibbet, along with the villain they hung while he was wearing it.
Jesus Christ. You want me to dig up a corpse, take a ring from it, and give it to your friend in Kohelnitz? Is nothing sacred to you?
Money first, morals later. That fellow is dead. He won't miss it. Whatever bleeding heart came up with the idea that it's disrespectful to disturb a corpse never read the Bible. It's still a human body, only it's missing a soul. Why be disgusted by something created by God?
I think I've already heard more than I need to know. You've got the tongue of the devil himself. If you tried hard enough, I bet you could justify sodomy with a goat.
Watch your mouth, boy. There's a shovel here around the mill somewhere. If there's any problem, come and see me. And here's something on the side to make you dig better.
Thanks. I'll need it. I can't believe I've come to this. Digging up corpses.
Oh, and watch out for the executioner and his hounds. They're pretty savage. And I don't just mean the dogs. You can just throw them some meat. The dogs, that is. But the executioner? Well, don't vex him. God be with you.
Смычку дай.
Where can I find a shovel?
There's one right outside. Lead.
Can you tell me...
What about the Skalitz folk?
God sent them to punish us for our sins. They don't work, they just idle around begging. And you want to keep a close eye on your belongings when they're around.
What do you think about everything that's happened?
I don't concern myself with the doings of my betters. But this mess isn't good for business. Them two brothers should sort things out between themselves without dragging us into it. I don't give a damn who's king, but that usurper from Hungary has gone too far.
Do you know anything about those...
The heathen scum that Sigismund brought here. Why do you even ask? You've seen with your own two eyes what they're capable of.
That's all.
God be with you. Try unlocking this trunk. Hold the lock in your right hand and use it to feel out the tumbler. In your left hand, you hold the blade and use it to turn the whole mechanism right around. It's quite easy. Got it? Good. Now turn the whole lock with the blade, but don't stop holding the tumbler with your pick. Otherwise, it'll be fucked and you'll have to start all over. You forced it and broke the lockpick. That crack could be hurting Kuttenberg. You have to watch out for that. An experienced guard will recognize the sound at once.
Да, не умею я замки ломать.
You're a dab hand, Hal. Make something out of you yet. But remember, this trunk's only for practice. With real holes, you have to watch out. Quite a few more times, like, hey, good luck with the real thing.
Провалилась. Пока не открыть и закрыть, ничего не получится. Блядь. Перестарался. А давай закрывайся. Или все уже? Один раз скрываешься. Так, это все хорошо. Надо найти торговца. Далековато я оказался. Я взял уже его. Вот оно подсвечивается. Где тут торговец есть ближайший, блядь? Надо скинуть. Потому что я мародерствовал до этого. Это уж еле хожу. Перегруз. Так, закончим, короче. А если я в сундук положу вещи, сумки, они пропадут? Так. Так, ну вес скину. О, теперь можно хоть ходить нормально. Что там далеко еще? Через лес. Знать узнал. Переходить могилы раскапывать. Блять, вот я лох. Бежал, лопату хрен взял. Ну да. Сука. А где лопата? Топор. Иди, это сраная лопата.
Have you eaten yet?
Yes, it was very good.
I did. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Лопату не видела? Ой, блядь, как я люблю эти поиски. Сейчас буду полгода одну лопату искать. Нашел. И нырнуть, и идти ночью трупы копать. Так, можно обратно телепортануться?
Hey.
Что ж ты так быстро устаешь? Из лес будет быстрее. Надеюсь, волков нету. Не сожрут по пути. Ну что так все заросло? Ну, запрыгивай, блядь. Так, идти на Добро выходить. Он спит. У него там что-то интересное есть. Так, а где он тут? Где его домик на куриных ножках? Ни хера не видно.
What was that?
Где этот, блядь, палач? Кто-то говорил. Кто-то, блядь. Ну не видно ни хрена. А вон ты это.
Can I do anything to help?
Ладно, я ушел. Типа.
What's that? Something you're looking for here? Who's there? What's it to be?
Ты меня видишь? Я что типа в кусты залез.
What's it to be? Hey!
Ладно. И откуда ты из трусов, блядь, достал меч? Стой, блядь.
Lost your wit.
Да блин, он бегал за мной. Ничего, меч потерял по пути, блин, где-то. Да бросай, блядь, не ту кнопку жму. Переундили. Это в двери. Да темно, потом поищу. Ну, походу он с рук его выпустил, а куда? Хрен его знает. Ни хера не видно. Нужен факел. Так, все не успокоились. Нету факела у меня. Провтыкал я, блядь, что факел надо было купить. Или где-то поискать. Так, где там кольцо и копать? Ни хера не понял, вроде ж где-то тут, куда подходил. Это светилось. О,